Gears of War. Gears of War. We about to do the Gears of War trilogy. We about to get some Xbox on right now, man. I was an Xbox faithfulist until I realized the PS3 had better exclusive free online, doing the same thing. PS Plus is better. I don't want to get into all that. I don't want the fanboys killing me, disliking my video and marking it and flagging it and doing copyright infringement. But Gears of War trilogy. Let's get it into it. This is one of my favorite shooters, if not it's my favorite shooter. I was about to say it's one of the best shooters. It's my favorite shooter. Gears of War, the first one. I will tell you a story before I get into it. I bought it. I got an Xbox. Got Gears of War. It changed my life. I was a gamer that had a GameCube, my guys. A GameCube and got an Xbox when 360 was already out. So that's pretty much tell you I went into hardcore gaming like that. Cause when Xbox came out, I was around 14, the 360. So I was more of a GameCube, Super Smash Brothers, and Mario. I started transitioning to like hardcore games around GameCube. I started playing Prince of Persia, Beautiful Joe, Zelda, Mario. Then I say you only play the Grand Theft Autos and info games like Grand Theft Auto, Max Payne, or something random like that. Whatever was popping up at that time. Got the 360. I mean, got an Xbox, played the Halo series, and I want more of this. Gears of War. When I bought it, everybody was talking because, like I said, I didn't get a 360 when they first came out. So when I got it, everybody was talking like, Quinn, you playing basketball, you playing NBA home court was popping at that time. No, this is how long ago it was. Everybody played NBA home court. They said, Quinn, you have an Xbox 360. How do you not have Gears? I said, all right, man, y'all talking about this Gears. I don't want to watch no review or nothing. I'm about to see. I'm about to just go cop it because I trust my guys. Copped it, put it in, played the story mode a little bit. They said, Quinn, screw the story mode real quick. Pop online. It was a wrap after that. That summer was, I have to tell you this, that was a summer where Eastleigh game I actually knew what Eastleigh game was. You know what I'm saying? That was a summer that Eastleigh game was a joke. And EC game became a reality. I'll just tell you that. I am a hardcore gamer, so I ain't ashamed of it, so I won't keep it under with you. Gears of War, the first one online, was so addictive. But let's get into the review for all three of them. Let me do this quick. Gears of War, the first one, was a great cover system. It transformed the cover system better. And this is going on my first plan now. If anybody else reviews, some stuff gonna be obvious because everybody seen the obvious parts of the game too. So obviously, Gears of War has cover. If you've seen the gameplay of it, you're gonna obviously know. But the first Gears of War set the standard for the other ones, and every other game with the cover system, run, duck, dive. It was excellent. The graphics were dark and grime. They didn't have too much color in it. It was more of a grayish color. I know some people might know about that. Graphics were outstanding at that time. They was very detailed within like how the people looked and how the armor looked. The story was great. I didn't feel like it was amazing, but it was good enough to get playable. It was the story. What he didn't. I didn't really. To be honest, this game to me is kind of like this Gears of War, the first one. The story wasn't bad, but it was more you were just playing it because the gameplay was just nonstop good. The voice acting was all right. I felt it was good at best. The gameplay is what's gonna have you. The run, duck, chainsaw, shotgun, sniper, throw a grenade, watch their body. It's just too exciting, and there's too many ways to die, and there's too many ways to kill your opponent, and it's always gonna look fantastic. Whether you chainsaw them, blowing them with a shotgun, sniping their head off, that feeling never gets old for this game. So it's always fresh. And of course, they add different elements of the game. Sometimes you might just run and shoot. One time you probably got to defend something. One time you probably got to go on a little something. I don't want to give too much away. I'm not a spoiler dude. And then the guns range from obviously a standard rocket launcher, shotgun, snipers, and machine guns. The boss fights were decent. I feel they was amazing. The chainsaw and the gameplay is the highlights I feel, and the online is the standard that you should want a game for deathmatch. It's exciting. Replayability is super high. Gears of War, one of my highest favorite games of all time for me. 9.5. Gears of War 2. Now I gotta tell you a story about this. I gotta make this quicker because I'm running out of time. Gears of War 2, when I first got it, everybody wanted Gears of War 2 to be. Everybody was geek because Gears of War 2, Gears of War set the bar so high that Gears of War 2 to me felt a little bit. I felt the graphics were a step and the gameplay was a step in between. You have your bread and butter, but you changing your bread and butter to modify it to be better balance. But then as the game progressed through patches, they started switching it back to like the gameplay changed from smoke grenades actually stunning you to they actually just do least stunning, and from you get Lancer, you slow down instead of them running up being a shotgun. They changed the whole gameplay how the first one played, so it took me a little time to be honest to adjust to Gears of War 2 because to me Gears of War 1, the gameplay was perfect, but it made sense why I did it for Gears of War 2. So when I played, I had to readjust to like the Lancer slowing you down and all that, and the grenade knocking you down over and all that stuff when it first came out. They added more colors. They added more grenades, like the poison grenade and the flash. They had the online modes. They had more online modes, like Wingman was added, and they had horror mode. And like I said, the gameplay changer was that you can stun, you can slow down. They had mortars in the game on Gears of War 2. They added that in there, and the story was more exciting. Had better set pieces than the first one. I feel like the boss fights were better and the set pieces were better for the second one. Had better, more memorable moments than the first one did. And the online is significantly better because you had bots added. That's another big thing. You can play with a computer or you can play with yourself. You had other modes like Meat Flag, and you had Horde, and online was better. I give this one a 9.25 for Gears of War 2. But Gears of War 3, my personal favorite, one of my favorite games of all time too. All three of them is as game Gears of War 2 changing down the line. Uh, I feel Gears of War 3 is my favorite of the series. The gameplay is there. It's better than all the other. I feel like Gears of War 3 figured everything out from Gears of War 1 and 2. Had a perfect combination of both of them. Had the best storyline of all of them. Best graphics, obviously, it was a later one. Best online to me. It improved all the horror mode, made horror more and more better. And it improved everything Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 1 did, combine them both. The gameplay and the extra modes. The online was outstanding. The graphics were outstanding. The voice acting was good. Set pieces was took to another level with some moments you probably will predict, some that you definitely don't predict. I can trust you on that. Even on Gears of War 2, you had some that you want to see. But Gears of War 1, 3 had it more unpredictable moments and better set pieces. And the AI is still great. The story stands out the best out of all three of them, like I said. And there's different elements put in this game besides just run, shoot, open the door, run, shoot. They changed that up more. And it's definitely the most memorable story out of all of them. Online is definitely the best, and I gave it a 9.50. Online keeps you playing for the moment. Good story, great graphics, cutscenes, set pieces, and voice acting was basic Gears. 9.50. That's my reviews for the Gears of War trilogy. Uh, the scores will be in the description, so if you want me to restate Gears of War 1, the first one got 9.5 for me. Gears of War 2 had a 9.25, and Gears of War 3 had a 9.50. And they'll be in the description. Comment, like, subscribe. Quinn Wade out. Enjoy your day. I'm out, man.